Hey, we made it to North Amsterdam for another staycation. We are Jazzie and Kiki of Chapter Family. We have decided to do something a little crazy and visit 50 staycations in the Netherlands by the end of summer. This week, we're checking out a bridge house and B&B in the most famous city of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Thanks for joining our journey.
We're staying in a little bridge house tonight.
For those of you who don't know, bridge houses used to be used for the people who control opening and closing the bridges when boats would come by.
Right behind.
Yeah, you can see the bridge. This is the bridge that they used to open and close. And they would stay in these little houses so they can make sure they could see when ships were coming. So there's this company in Amsterdam,
Sweets Hotel.
and they have renovated 28 different bridge houses,
All over Amsterdam.
different places all over Amsterdam. And all of them are different because they were made at different times, and so they have different architecture and they are decorated differently in each one. So let's check ours out. Kiki is going to show us how we can turn our phones into keys.
Right. So we had to download an app. We had a personal code. And now we can place our phone on the reader to open a door. So
Isn't that
easy.
cool? So we definitely love the bridge house, but just a little perspective. Look at Kirsten trying to open her suitcase.
Messy.
But this is much, much smaller than the actual hotel in the crane that we went to. And I just think that that's so crazy because that was up in the air. And this is a place that somebody lived, and it's so tiny.
Can't imagine.
All right, so now that we've seen inside, why don't we take a look at
The outside.
the outside?
This is our balcony.
Look at the little lake. It's so tiny. You can see our bed. That's me. Hi. I love this Japanese style with the wooden planks and the simplicity. It's really nice. Should we try to find a place where we can get a nice little view of the whole house?
Yes.
All right.
Let's go to the bridge.
We're gonna go to the bridge. It's very cold, so we're gonna go back inside now. One time. I've seen like 4 or 5 of these really tiny cars driving by. World's tiniest car.
But I think it's very
Is that very normal in
Amsterdam thing. Because there's not a lot of parking space.
But that's one thing that just still like gets me as an American. Those are some big glasses.
What gets you as an American?
Oh yeah. Is how tiny those cars are, because it's just nothing you'd ever see.
No, it's like really, really, really tiny.
But now when I go back to America, I can't get over how big the cars are because they're so much bigger than the cars here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a conundrum. Cheers! Ah, Pinot Grigio. Mwah, bellissimo. It's the birthday boy. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. It's to heaven that I've ever been, and I don't want to go home right now.
Our funeral.
Yes. Good morning. We are up, and I wanted to show you one of the coolest things about every single one of the bridge houses is that they all have panoramic views. But I think that's such a nice little perk to this tiny house. So I'm gonna open up the curtains and kind of show you from the bed what our view looks like. So here is before with the curtains. And now let's take a look once they're open. Another thing that's super cool about this bridge house is it comes with a little tiny iPad called the Sweets Pad. How cute is that? So they have a neighborhood guide that tells you about the neighborhood of the bridge house you're staying in, house guide, the rules, and recommendations of where to go and have breakfast or lunch or dinner. Super nice, high tech. We don't really have enough time to walk the 20 minutes and 20 minutes back to the closest suggestion that they have. So instead, we're just gonna do
Ordering.
Yep.
Ordering. Oh my gosh.
We ordered our own little breakfast. Okay, so we are packing up. That's the end of our little adventure in a bridge house. And we'll see you at the next one. Next up, we're going literally across the street to a B&B that prides itself on using sustainable and eco-friendly products. This beautiful haven is called BB Noord Park. This might remind you of something that we've shot before, and that is because if we turn just this way, do you recognize that bridge and that house? That's where we had our third staycation at Sweet's Bridge House. It's the same street. So it's
completely different place.
Completely different vibes, definitely. It's so cute. Every bathroom should be pink.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me too. Tea time.
So this is something I didn't know. Obviously, you can do this, but it's not a common thing. But in the Netherlands, I've noticed a lot of people do this. You share your tea bags.
Yeah.
Isn't that super cute and sustainable? I love it. I've never even thought to do that before.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now we get to share.
Interesting.
As you can see, this weather is incredible.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it looks quite different from when we were here in March. Like, the flowers are out, the trees are all in bloom, the grass is super high, kids are swimming in the water.
Blue skies. That's a big difference.
And yeah, and the obvious blue skies. But this time, because the weather is so nice, I think we want to explore the area a bit.
Yep.
So
they have bikes for us, so we can go places.
And I hear a little birdie says that there's a really great ice cream shop nearby. So we definitely are going to go check that out. All right, let's go. If I had to live in Amsterdam, this would be a prime spot. We found the best ijssalon koud.
Ijskoud, the best.
That's what it says. Ijskoud, the best. It must be good because the line is so long. So. I'm excited.
Fast.
We got it.
Got it. Oh, you're dripping, I think.
Oh no. I'm wearing white, so it's not a good sign. Anyway, we're going to eat this. We're very happy. It's very good. Can you believe that this is Amsterdam?
Nope.
Honestly, like, this is the best place to come if you want to have easy access to the city, but also have a quiet place to come and rest at the end of the day. And
There are no grocery stores though.
yeah, actually, we wanted to cook because, you know, we generally do that, and well, often, but they don't have a kitchen, so cook. But we couldn't find anything close to our spot, so we'd encourage you to do your groceries beforehand, or order in, or just have dinner in the city. Yeah. We made it back from our ice cream excursion. Now it's time to find some dinner.
Yummy.
Hey, smakelijk. Woohoo. We had a great dinner and we had a lot of tea, but I'm gonna have a little bit more so we can drink our sleepy tea.
Good sleep early.
So that we have a fun day tomorrow. Waking up early for breakfast. Another super nice perk about this place is there is a really nice terrace or balcony, and it overlooks their gorgeous garden where they grow fresh fruits and vegetables and herbs, and they even serve a lot of the fruits and veggies in their breakfast in the morning. So straight from the garden, how sustainable and cool is that? Okay, I'm going to try their homemade jam. Looks amazing. It's really, really nice.
What's the flavor?
I think it's raspberry.
Yum.
What is raspberry in Dutch again? Framboos. Framboos. Super nice. We have enjoyed a wonderful breakfast, had a fun photo shoot in the sun.
Our coffee.
Yeah, and it was the perfect, relaxing, wonderful,
Sunny morning. Oh,
yeah,
stay.
Stay.
Helping.
Yeah, stay in Amsterdam, but
Yeah.
without the crazy city
It
aspect
doesn't
of
feel
it.
like Amsterdam at all.
Super nice.
But it's close to the center.
Mm-hmm.
She said it was an 8-minute bike ride to the ferry. And then you're like at
Yeah,
Amsterdam
and she has
Central
bikes for
Station.
you to use if you decide to stay here. So
And it's a 15-minute walk, I think, to the metro.
a 15-minute walk to the little town that's close by, so everything's in proximity. Anyway, unfortunately we have to move on to the next place. We wish we can just live here, but alas, we cannot. We have to let other people get a chance. So anyway, on to the next one. Bye!